Beliefs are frozen thought forms. Grasshopper. If you can't warm up to someone else's beliefs, there's good reason. They're frozen, and so are yours. When we say we act in accordance with our beliefs, it becomes much more believable when we identify what a belief is. A belief is a pattern of thought that has become so automatic that we don't recognize it as a thought anymore. It's a solid chunk of iced thought that freezes our behavior in place. The good witch and the bad witch come from the same place, the frozen tundra of belief. That's just another way of saying that the beliefs that are working for you, as well as the ones that aren't, come from the same freezer. They both work the same. They deliver behavior. As long as your beliefs remain in solid form, they will continue to deliver the same behavior. If we have intolerance for what another person or group believes, that means that our chunk of ice wants to have a snowball fight with theirs. The more the rhetoric heats up, the more we stay out in the cold. So too, when we battle with our own behaviors, we are blind to the behavior generator that sits in our own freezer, a frozen pattern of thought. To be long-term successful in changing a pattern of behavior, it's helpful to do two things. 1, notice the behavior is caused by a frozen thought form. 2, thaw out that block of ice. There is a reason behavior modification has such poor results. It's because people go to work on the behavior and not the cause. Sometimes a belief can thaw when we are exposed to a radiating set of facts. That's a rare occurrence. Most often, change results from the realization that our behavior is coming from somewhere other than our conscious thoughts. And secondly, to take steps to defrost our frozen thought forms. To do this, it's helpful to picture the 3 stages of H2O: ice, water, and steam. Here's a mental exercise that will be quite helpful. First, identify the behavior that is getting in your way. Then imagine going to the freezer and removing the specific ball of ice that's causing your behavior. Put it in a pot on the stove and apply heat. As you watch the metamorphosis and see the steam dissipate, feel your pattern of belief just melt and fade away. It's an easy exercise to do, and you'll feel the power of it even on the first try. Repeat the exercise on a regular basis, and notice how your behavior begins to modify itself. Change begins when you recognize there is a belief causing your behavior. You can finish the job by destroying an old myth and find out for yourself that a watched pot does boil. All the best, John.